Again, the biggest strength of Jira, and arguably its biggest weakness, is the amount of customization and flexibility that you have. So let's take a look what this backlog application provides you with. Alright, if we move to project settings, here we have some general settings to enable features and capabilities. But let's first of all look at issue types. Just like in Jira, we can create any type of issue that we want. So for example, here I created epics, user stories, and I also create a bug template. So you basically can assign a template that your team members will need to use when they create a new defect. So what about workflow and statuses? Again, we can customize our statuses and stages of the workflow. Okay, that's a big difference. In Backlog, you cannot create these elaborated charts with workflows and enforce a certain sequence of statuses to the user. But again, I'm challenging you to consider, do you actually need those capabilities? Or can you solve that through communication? With that said, let's move to categories. And that's your ability to break down project into deliverables or into areas. It's a simple but fundamental concept in project management. You should always strive to break your project down into smaller, more manageable pieces. That's why the other option to break down your project into phases is by using versions or milestones. And as you can see, you can use it as your big releases or as sprints, where you can set up start and end date, description, and track against this milestone. Okay, last but not least, we have custom fields. And for example, here I created severity for defects. And as you can see, I made it mandatory. It's a select from list, and it's only one option. I defined the levels of severity myself, and here you can preview how it looks like on the UI. And as you can see, I applied it just to bugs issue type. Or for example, I added a requester as a department, and it's a ratio button between sales, marketing, and ops. As you can see, projects are reasonably customizable. Issue types check, statuses check, categories check, versions check, custom fields check.